Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday.
Good morning.
So we're still observing our social distancing on our couch here.
As we must.
As we're supposed to. I was thinking about something positive that I wanted to share about a shopping experience that I had. I went out just one time to the grocery store. I did wear gloves, which I thought, you know, how are a lot of people going to be doing that? And there were a lot of people at the store who did that and wearing masks too. But I went to Trader Joe's and I was impressed because they sanitized the carts and they're counting, so they only let a certain number of people in. But what I was most impressed with was the attitude of everyone who worked there.
Yeah.
So positive, helpful, upbeat, and they usually are. But I think this is a time where people aren't maybe feeling it, but they're still doing their jobs to the best of their ability and trying to be friendly and helpful and all those things. As we checked out, they said everybody just needed to stand behind the blue line.
Right.
That
so
they
marked
marked out.
A bar, like
So that they had it marked. And you stay behind while they're checking out your groceries. Then when you pay, you just go up and you have just minimal, close contact.
Well, that's good. I like that. I like to hear the energy is positive.
Yeah.
I thought it was kind of cool because on my drive here this morning, one of the things I saw as I was driving down, I had to kind of hop over to a different road than usual. And on the way in the middle median, I saw all these signs that were thanking workers, thanking the healthcare professionals, thanking restaurants that are doing takeout, thanking ER professionals, like all this stuff. And I thought it was so cool. And they were clearly homemade from a family or the block. And they're all posted out like that. And I love the human spirit that's coming forward that we're seeing through everyone unite and try and help and lift each other up during a real tough time.
And that's a great point about thanking the workers. I think it was Meet the Press who did that this weekend, where they normally, with their credits, thanking their crew and all the people who put together the show. But this time it was thanking workers in different professions, especially healthcare, but other people who are in food service and grocery stores and things like that too. So I think that is cool to thank the people who are working right now.
Yeah, that's neat.
I wanted to share, speaking of upbeat, trying to keep it positive here, I wanted to share another picture from Facebook from the teacher, Julie Riedel, who suggested the...
this was the neighborhood gallery, right?
Exactly. The gallery walks in an outdoor museum is how she described it. Sent it out to teachers all over the country. Happy spring.
While it's snowing.
So this is from one of her teacher friends who's actually at Richards Elementary. Her name is Sarah. But she shared this picture that her kids did. And I just thought it was so happy, you know, to think about walking through the neighborhood and you see a sign like that, some artwork like that. It lifts people's spirits.
It does. Like I said, even the ones on the drive. I mean, they're homemade. It's a similar sentiment, you know, where it's cool. But I love that the community is coming together, making it more art driven.
Yeah. And she's suggesting just like that piece, you rotate it in the window. So it's sort of like, let's make everybody their day beautiful. And so it's a great way to share that kind of thing.
That's fun. Yeah. I sort of got away from the town this weekend and immersed myself in nature and did the maple sugaring again.
I love that you are doing this.
Yeah.
So cool.
I don't know if people knew this because this is my first time experiencing it. And so what's interesting is I was posting all these like little videos about how each step of how it happens and asked people, have they ever done it? Most people have not. And so a lot of people like me, like they had never seen all these things, or it's obviously a very small home batch type thing that we're doing, but it was kind of interesting because you have to do it 3 to 4 times throughout the year. This isn't like a one and done. The trees don't stop giving sap just once.
Giving sap. I like that.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate the process now when you think of natural maple syrup because it's involved.
It is long. I think this weekend's was only like half. I think we started like 20 gallons of sap, but it was like 9 a.m. until probably close to 7:30 or 8 p.m. But I thought this was cool to show you. I want to put them together. I want to try and get the light. So I don't know if you can show them here.
Yeah, so
but can you see the difference in color?
Lighter. Yeah.
So the difference in color, this is the first one that we did. And here's the second one. And you can see the difference in how dark it is. And so what I learned is as the season goes on, the syrup also gets darker.
And why is it? It's
I have no clue.
In the tree or something?
No clue. Because it's still absolutely clear as it comes out of the tree.
I love how you're like, no clue.
No clue. I don't. This is like a nature question I can't answer. You can try Google, not me.
I've tasted it though. It's phenomenal.
And so this one is also thinner and lighter tasting. This one is a little thicker and more caramely tasting. And it's not the way we cooked it. We cooked it the exact same way.
So the one, because I have a jar of that in my fridge, it lasts a long time, which is awesome. To me, the darker one has sort of a smoky flavor.
So you got what's interesting is you got one that was from last year, the very end of the season. So it's the darkest. but he said it was smoky probably just because the smoke, you know, the wind probably shifts and it gets more smoke within the syrup.
That's interesting.
You know, because when you're doing a small batch, you're not, you know, it's a little home operation, as I had shown you. So.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah.
Do we have time to talk about onions before we get to our sound off?
We don't. So let's just ask this on Facebook. We posted our sound off today. What long lost recipe have you rediscovered during your time at home? There's a bonus if you post a picture of it. We want to see that.
Yeah, I love it. I think a lot of people are getting old recipes out, right?
Pulling out aprons even. I've seen that.
Exactly. That's cute. A lot of at-home cooking.